So I'm gonna show you guys the palette. Oh, it's so beautiful. I can't even tell you guys. I love it so much. Look at this. Oh, can we just take a moment, please? Hey beautiful people, today I have something so excited to share with you guys. This has been a project that has been 2 years in the making. I don't even know where to begin with this because honestly we have so many feelings about this palette. This is our new big palette. You guys know every year we always try to release a really special palette that we feel is super innovative with the quality of the textures. We always try to push the boundaries. We always try to show you guys something new. And this one is really, really special. I actually feel like it's the dopest palette ever created. I have like a lot of emotions about it. There was a lot that went into this, and I don't know if you guys know this, but I always fly to Italy to handcraft the palette. This is me in the labs. Okay, you guys want to see me in the labs? Okay, first of all, I went to the labs, and when I go to the labs, I actually want to mix the shadows and shimmers, and I want to grab things, and I want to play with ingredients, and a lot of times, like, some manufacturers aren't used to that because it's not always the case. Like, people don't always go and mix the shadows. And so this particular manufacturer, who is an amazing one, a really big one, allowed me to get in the lab. And you can see the shadows. Look at the shadows. We were like mixing the shadows. These we made, I was so proud of these. Like these we actually hand pressed. We were making them in the labs, hand pressing it, trying, experimenting, adding more pearls, adding more shimmer, adding more tones. So this palette also does come with a bag. How dope is this bag? This is like the dopest type of material right now. I can't get enough of it. Like personally for me, I just like want to wrap myself in the material. It's so dope. In the little bag, we have these 3 brushes that come basically to give you like maximum impact with all these shadows. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys with all these beautiful colors and all the possibilities. We're gonna do so many different things on social so you guys can get the gist of how many looks you can actually create with this palette. Like even though it's not like, you know, 40 shades, 50 shades, 60 shades, that's hard to say, 60 shades. There are so many crazy possibilities with this. There are 4 different textures within this palette. We have our beautiful creamy, very pigmented mattes. We have these beautiful creamy kind of textures that are like more shimmery textures. So, you know, we got some of these insane shimmers like this where you could just like literally do like one swatch on your eyelid, you're done. Oh my god, it's so creamy, it's so beautiful, it's so shimmery. I'm like so obsessed with it. I can't wait to put this on for you guys to see it. You know, we have some toppers. This formula is completely new. We've never done this before. It's kind of a mix of a glitter and a pigment. So intense. It's more intense than a glitter. So I'll just show you guys really quickly. I mean, oh my god, it's so pretty. I want to show you guys my favorite look with this palette, which is really something that I don't normally do. It's really making me push myself out of my limits, and I hope you guys do too. And hopefully you see how beautiful it is. It's not like the typical pink, nude, brown look. It is taking yourself to the next level. So I'm going to show you guys how to get that look really easily. This might be the easiest tutorial you ever see because that's how easy it is to create looks with this palette. It's so easy. You can prep the leads if you want to, but the glitters in this palette are so adherent, you really don't have to. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to begin by grabbing the contour and blend brush. That's this bigger one right here. It's a little bit of an angled brush that's kind of fluffy. I'm going to grab it and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with this color called Off Balance, which is this like pink color. And I know I said I wasn't going to do pink, but you're going to see this is beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the crease here. And you'll notice there's kind of like 3 prominent colors in this palette. There's the pink, the purple, and the teal. The reason being, when we first created this palette, I was really inspired by crystals, specifically crystal AB from Swarovski, which means Aurora Borealis. I don't know how to say it. You know, it's this crystal that essentially has those 3 colors. It has like different facets to it. One is pink and it's like a lavender pink, and then the other one is like this really nice purple, and then the last shade is like a teal. So it's really, really, really pretty. And that was kind of like what inspired the palette. And as we created it, my team was like, you know, oh my god, it's Mercury Retrograde right now. And while we're creating it, we kind of developed it during Mercury Retrograde. We're now launching it during Mercury Retrograde. My team was like a little nervous about calling it that, but we were like, yes, this feels so right. So I'm just gonna keep applying this pink color, and we're gonna go a little deeper in just a minute, but I'm basically starting with this color here, really packing it on. So I use the blend side to start with the application on my top lid, and now I'm gonna go ahead and take the contour side, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply the pink on the bottom as well. I'm gonna create a little bit of a purple glow all around my eyes. I'm gonna grab this shade, which is a bit deeper. This is called Hot Mess, and it's a bit of a burgundy kind of color. It's just a little bit deeper than the pink, so I'm going to create a little bit of dimension. I'm gonna actually use the contour brush, and then I'll blend it with the other side. So I'm gonna go in a little bit here, right here on the corners, just to create a little bit more depth. And I'm just building it. I'm just kind of pushing it into the areas where I want it to be built. Next, We're almost done. This look is so easy. We're actually just gonna go ahead and grab this beautiful shade, which is called Nebula, which is this like really pretty silvery glitter texture that I was telling you guys about, which I love so much. And I'm just gonna go ahead and grab that sponge applicator. I'm just gonna grab a small amount of the shimmer, and I'm just gonna go ahead and yeah, it's pretty amazing. I'm gonna pop it on my lid. It's like the most amazing shade I've ever seen in my entire life. It's so insane. This is a life-changing shadow right here. This is like ridiculous. Oh, literally, we created this color, this whole entire look in the labs, and it was just like, it was so crazy. My team was like, hold on, we're gonna take a picture of your eye right now. And it was a little weird because we don't usually do shades that are like so different together like that. You know, we usually go for things that are a bit more beautifying as opposed to artistic, and this is the first palette that I feel is beautifying as well as artistic in one, which I think is just so sexy. So Mona and I, when we like finally got to university and we had like a little bit of money ourselves, we finally started buying like these crystals. We would go to like Michael's or Joanne Fabrics, and we would buy these like crystal AB from Swarovski, and we used to like bedazzle everything. It was like a thing. Like I felt like if things weren't cute, we would just like bedazzle and they'd be like, oh, now it's cute. Which I feel like you could do in your life. Like, you know, like bedazzle whatever you need to bedazzle. Look at this shade. Are you guys seeing this shade? It's so pretty. Love it so much. I'm gonna add some liner really quickly just to finish everything. But you can see how easy that was to create. Like literally, how long did that take me? Even if I just want to put mascara on, I'm good to go. But I gotta do a little liner because that's like my classic look. This is like by far the easiest palette to create bomb looks. Like some of my team members have taken the green and that's it. And they're done. The shimmer, boom, they're done. And it's so intense. It's so beautiful. Liner takes longer than the shadow did. The eyeshadow didn't take any time. I'm just gonna do a little inner corner here. I like to do it. It's a little bit more Arabic inspired, but I feel like it's really trending right now. I'm just gonna quickly apply a little bit of that shimmery nebula color just in the inner corner now that I finished my liner. I'm gonna grab with the pointed part of the sponge brush, and I'm just gonna put it right here really precisely underneath that line. I always do. That's kind of like my signature. I don't know if you guys saw my video, my signature look at the moment. We'll put a tag so you guys can see it, but it is really about like doll-like eyes. It's really sexy. It's kind of my thing. I am gonna go ahead and actually apply our Huda lashes, which are my favorite lashes at the moment because they're like all full and wispy. I'm just gonna go ahead and place these lashes on. Just placing it on the eye. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to apply a little bit of a lip strobe. This is a shade called Mystical, which we launched a long time ago. And I'm just going to apply it in the center of the lip, just a small amount. It's got a little bit of iridescence. And I'm also going to do another throwback to an old product. I'm going to grab a little bit of our winter highlighter palette. And there is a pink in here, which I actually put all over my body right here, called Winter Rose. And I'm just going to put it on my cheeks to get a little bit of a pink kind of finish there. So I'm bringing all of Mercury Retrograde. This obviously is optional. We're gonna go full force. All right, we are done. This is the final look. I hope you guys love it. I feel like it's definitely something that, you know, doesn't feel normal because it's not normal to put silver with like pinks and warm colors. But how do you guys feel about that? Are you guys open for that? Let us know in the poll above. Let us know if you guys are all about the contrasting colors, if you guys like harmony. I wanna know. That's what this palette is about. It's about Mercury Retrograde. Everything's off, but it still is like beautiful. I really can't wait for you guys to try it. These shades, I can't wait for you guys just to see how amazing some of these shades are. And like, there's a lot of intensity in them. I can't wait for you guys to like touch them, feel them. Not to mention the silver shade that I'm wearing right now that I literally can't get over. I hope you guys love it. This one right here. Oh my God, it's so good. It's so good. Make sure you guys do check the palette out. Just try it, swatch it, play with it in stores as soon as it launches. And then make sure you guys definitely tag us, hashtag us, so we can definitely repost your look. So we'll see you guys next time. Love you guys so much. I hope you guys love this palette.